Hi, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to get right into the message. It was 10:10 as I'm recording this, so that could be significant for someone. It's 10:10 on my clock right now. So, all right. What's coming out here for you today, you guys, is the Christed light. This is the energy you are coming out as today. The Christed light. So you are whoever I'm talking to, extremely Christ-like. Okay. And then we have scrolls of Seshat or Sehat. I'm not sure exactly how you say it. And that says self-discovery. The records of your soul are already written within you. So listen deeply and allow your truth to emerge. So there's something here, like we all have coding within us, right? Like our galactic history, it resides and lives within our DNA. So what I'm getting here is there's something here, because you have walking away here, and we have the third chakra with Archangel Chamuel, the solar plexus. And I feel what's happened here is you have left either people, places, mindsets, and environment, anything that supported you not supporting yourself. You've walked away from that. Anything that affected your solar plexus, anything that made you feel unworthy, okay, or not creative, not yourself, not connected to source, anything like that, you walked away from. You left it behind, okay? Now, the thing here, so what I'm getting is now you are showing up as this Christ-like energy, okay? You are very similar to that energy. But what's happening here, what I'm getting, because of this evolution, okay, there's a portal. There's a portal you have just went through, okay? And I'm getting, I don't know if this is even a thing, but it's like the Christ portal, okay? I'm just going to say that because that's what I'm feeling. It's like the portal of Christ, okay? And what I'm getting is it's the 5D. It's like moving into 5D, okay? It's like the Christ portal, okay, that you have just gone through. There's an evolution here that's happened. So what I'm getting is that you could be an Aquarius, by the way, because that energy is very heavy in this reading. I'm just picking up on it. You are here to bring in things that have never been seen before, that have never been spoken about before, that have never been experienced. That's who you are. And what's happening right now is because you have just evolved into this 5D, into this Christ light or Christ-like energy, you've woken up. But you're here to wake up others. And it's in the way that you do this, you guys, it's bringing in things that people have never seen before. You are the one. You are the one to bring in things that we've never seen, never heard before, never even thought of. You know, it's like new perspectives, new ways of looking at things, new ideas. And the reason why you're getting these ideas, you're pulling it from the ether, okay? These are memories. That's why we have this. It's memories, okay? But what I'm getting, it's memories from other dimensions. It's something that this dimension hasn't seen yet. See, that's the portal that's opened here, okay? You're pulling in things from this portal that has never been seen or heard before. This is, how do they say that? I'm just going to say Aquarius energy, okay? Aquarius energy with you, big time. Let's get one of these. Very interesting. So you are meant to bring in things that this realm has never seen before, okay? I'm getting just like Christ came and he performed miracles and he gave people a different perspective. Like that's what you're here for, you guys. You are like the Christ, okay? You are Christ-like. That's what you're here for. You could feel a very deep connection to Yeshua, and there's a reason for that. You are like Yeshua. You came here to help heal people, okay, and to perform miracles and to show people a new way of thinking, a new way of living. Yeah, that's what it is. And this could only be possible if you walked away from those that made you feel less than. You were around some people that really affected your solar plexus. That's what I'm getting here. And these people made you feel like shit. They made you feel like you weren't worthy of anything better. It made you feel very disconnected from source, whoever these people are. And I feel like ever since you left these people behind, it's like you've had this solar plexus upgrade. And it's like, I am. That I am upgrade. That's what it is. It's an I am upgrade. That's what you've had. And it's connected you more than ever before. And you're coming up, you're showing up as Christ. I feel like you had to walk away from some people because it's like you knew you had a mission here. I really do. Right when I said that servitude and caretaker, you knew you had a mission. You're here to serve. This is so perfect. Energetic realm, bottom of the deck, again, the ether. We're talking about energy, okay? And we're talking about you pulling things in that people have never seen before and never heard before. That's what's happening here. You are here to serve. You are here to caretake. You are here to heal. You are frickin' Christ in the flesh. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Yep. You are Christ in the flesh. And I'm getting that you were around some people that were taking these abilities for granted, taking your caretaker, your ability to serve others for granted. And that's exactly why your solar plexus was affected. I knew it. People were draining you of your life force energy, your source energy. Okay? They were taking your caretaking abilities, your ability to give a fuck about everybody for granted. And someone here got totally burnt out. Totally burnt out. And you had to freaking caretake yourself for a little while. Serve yourself for a little while. You always put others first. That's why you're showing up like this. That's why you're showing up as the Christ energy. Because you always put everyone first, but people took that for granted. And you had to learn how to put boundaries up. How to protect that solar plexus. Because people are making you feel like you fucking weren't worthy of your own love. The fuck is that? Okay, energetic realm on the bottom of the deck, and it says life between lives. Very interesting. And again, this says the records of your soul are already written within you. Listen deeply and allow your truth to emerge. These are, past life things as well coming online, you guys. This is powerful. This is powerful. I'm also getting that you could have healed something from a past life. This could have been in a past life as well, where you overgave and you took care of people to a fault. This is why you have just embodied the Christ light. You fully embodied the Christ light. And the way you did that was finally walking away from some people that were taking your Christ light for granted. And you had to turn that inwards. And when you did that, you evolved. Evolution. When you did that, the portal opened. Okay? You had to give a shit about yourself. Now you're pulling shit from the energetic realm, you guys. This has been a success, a major success. But you're pulling shit in from the energetic realm. What I'm getting is that you're pulling things in. I'm just getting Christ-like miracles, okay? That's what I'm getting here. It's like you're here to perform miracles. And I know it sounds a little crazy, but yeah, that is what I'm getting here. 1111's out here. 11, 11, 11. Christ-like energy. All the way. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? I'll give it one more shuffle. Yep, one more. Leadership and a warrior. I love it. I love it. You're meant to be that leader. You are meant to be that leader, you guys. You have that Christ light. And yes, it was taken for granted. But someone here has fully embodied it now. You've always had it. But people would drain it out of you. Okay? But now someone here, you've learned how to put up those sacred boundaries. And you've learned to give yourself that love as well. You know you're worthy of it. And you don't spend time with people that want to take this beautiful Christ-like energy for granted anymore. Because you know you got a job here. Right? You know you got a mission. You know that this Christ-like energy that you have, you guys, is meant for something. You don't just have all that love in you and all that caring in you and compassion for nothing. Like, you have it for a reason. Okay? You're a leader. And I'm going to say, look, it says person of authority and it says vote today. I just feel like people are standing up and voting for you. I feel like people, when they meet you, another 11, by the way. 4 11s out here. You could be a life path 11. That's my life path. Warrior, courage, taking on challenges. So I'm going to say, I feel like That's why the solar plexus is coming out as well, as God is saying that you are that leader. Don't forget. Okay? And also I feel like he's saying, for someone here, that could have been very hard for you, is to stand up as the leader, because you are so humble. That's why. Because you are so fucking humble that it's like, you know. And I also feel like maybe you have a bad taste in your mouth from prior leaders that you've seen lead. You know, maybe you don't like the way some people lead this country, your family, your friend group, whatever it is. Maybe you didn't care for the way people led. So you don't see much very good leaders these days. So it's hard for you to really embrace that position. You know what I mean? But I feel like that you feel like, okay, well, that's why you need to embrace it more than ever. It's because we don't have a lot of leaders like that. More of a reason to embrace this position. People need you, you guys. We need you. I vote for you, okay? You got my vote. Whoever this message is for, you got my vote. And I feel like it could have been hard for someone to stand up. Stand up and be that leader, okay? Because the solar plexus needed to be healed. That solar plexus was attacked so much that it made you forget what a good leader you are. Okay? It made you forget just how confident you actually were before all of this trauma happened. You know, before all of these projections happened. It's like, wait a minute, I was a confident person. Wait a minute, I am a good leader. It's like shit's coming back online for you, you guys. Someone's remembering, and it's all because of the solar plexus healing. It's like started something here. And you're starting to remember that, you know, and also, like I said, one more thing before I get another card. I wanted to say, you guys, that you've seen the leaders we have in this realm, and I feel like you know more than ever now that we need a leader like you. You're so pure-hearted, okay? You're so compassionate, so connected. And you're not out here trying to be a leader. It just happens. That's the thing about you. Very natural, very genuine. That's why people are going to vote for you. You're going to have people, everyone voting for you. That's what I'm getting. Everyone's going to vote for you. They want a leader like you. Someone who fights for them. Warrior. All right. Wow. This could have been one of the things that you've had to walk away from. Habits, patterns, addictions. Look at this. Archangel Zadkiel at the bottom of the deck. Freedom and forgiveness. Whoa. Okay, got a whole download. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. Oh, shit. That's why your solar plexus was affected so much. Okay, for someone I'm talking to, addictions. This could have been habits, addictions, whatever this is, like an unhealthy habit, right? And this habit, this unhealthy habit, it's like it drained you of all your confidence. It made you forget what a good leader you are. It made you forget just how confident you are and how connected you are to Source. It made you forget. And that's why we're getting forgiveness here, you guys. Have compassion for yourself as well. Okay? Have compassion for yourself if you have had some kind of unhealthy addiction or pattern or habit, okay? Have compassion for yourself and understand that this is just more of a reason we need you as a leader. Okay? Someone who's honest with themselves. Someone who's fucking human, bro. You're human. Okay? Forgive yourself. That's for someone. Forgive yourself. And I also feel like that's why you're here. This is why you're here. I feel like someone here has struggled with addiction. That's one of your purposes here, you guys. Is to help others. Help others get through this. Help others forgive themselves. Because addiction, man, right? We are so hard on ourselves. I'll tell you what. I mean, there's no one harder on myself than me. Like, no one has drugged themselves through the mud more than I have. You know, like, and I mean myself. No one else has drugged me through the mud more than I have, is what I mean. I'm the hardest on myself, for sure. So I feel someone here taking their power back from this addiction. And I'm getting, how dare you? Ooh, like I'm getting, like someone taking their power back, and it's like, how dare you? Ever. And I'm getting, though, forgiving the self for allowing this to happen. Forgive yourself for allowing this addiction to take your power away at one point. And understand that this was all part of your learning lesson. It was part of your evolution. This is why you've healed at a DNA level. See the DNA strand? You guys, you've done so much, man. You're healing something at a DNA level, okay? By healing this addiction, habit, pattern, whatever it is, okay? And just understanding it more. Where does it come from, right? And knowing this, you can help others do the same thing. You can help others forgive. That's why you are that leader. You are the leader that we need, okay? But what needed to happen was this caretaking thing. You had to turn it inwards and help yourself, because you're out here just trying to help everyone else. And because that's what you do, it's who you are. Okay, it's who you are. But people are really taking advantage of that, and they've affected your solar plexus. And I feel like for someone, you could have felt taken advantage of for so long, and it's at such a depth that you could have turned to some kind of addiction for some kind of freaking relief. Okay, forgive yourself for that. That's for someone in specific. You could have turned to something for some kind of relief. And it's because you were over giving all the time and you had nothing left for yourself. So you kept trying to feed a black hole. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for that. That's how you reclaim your power. You forgive yourself and stand up as that leader once more that you always have been. Okay? All right. Yeah, someone has walked away from this, but I feel like you're looking back and looking back and going, wow, like, I think you're looking back and realizing how much you took care of other people and how much it was taken away from yourself. I don't think you realized it until you stopped doing it. And what I mean is, like, yeah, people pleasing, whatever you want to call it. We all do it at one point and at some level. We're human. So forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for this addiction. Forgive yourself for people pleasing. Forgive yourself for not standing up as that leader a long time ago. You're here now. You evolve now. It's time to stand up now. Take that leadership position that you know you deserve. That's it. That's it. I'm going to get you one of these. Oh, yeah. No, let's get a sign. What's a sign they can look for, Spirit? Oh, that came out very quick. Relationships. It was people that were keeping you in a knot. People were doing this. People were making you feel a certain way, and you could have turned to addictions because of it. Reflection. That's why someone's looking back on it now. Someone's looking back. You're reflecting on what you've been through. And you're reflecting on your relationships and where they've gotten you. And where they've stopped you from getting to as well, Let's get one more. Wow. There it is. The lotus flower with enlightenment, sunflower action. That's it. This is it. Someone here, the action you have taken, that's what's caused this enlightenment. That's why you embodied this Christ light. Fully embodied it. And why I say fully now is because you finally turned it into yourself. I'm going to love myself the way I love other people. I'm going to go as hard for myself as I do for other people. Enlightenment. Full embodiment. Now you can really help people. Flowers are definitely significant. Some flowers, we have lotus flowers, flowers. I want to get one of these before we go. What's their number? What do they need to hear? Angels. Thank you. Wow. I am protected. 444. Trust your journey. Trust the way that your life unfolds. And trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. 444. Okay? 15. I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, I'm telling you. And you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. Okay, you have a wisdom in you that not many people have. That's why people are drawn to you like that. 5-5, I am evolving. Here we go. That's what we started out with, evolution. Okay, it says substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change and embrace the change. A need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. And that's why the solar plexus is coming out with walking away. Someone here is literally walking away. And you're looking back and reflecting about how bad it was, because you don't realize how bad it was until you walk away from it. 333, bottom of the deck, overarching energy says, I am powerful. You are being called, and again, 33, journey of self-mastery, that's what we have out here. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. You're Christ. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. I am powerful, 333. You've been on the journey of mastery, okay? And you have a light in you that is extremely, extremely special and has been extremely taken advantage of. And I think you're looking back now and going, wow, I really was taken advantage of. People really were walking all over me. And I might have turned to some substances, something, okay, some kind of unhealthy habit or pattern. And the reason why I turned to that is because I was giving out my energy too much. And I was so depleted that I just tried to fill myself up. And every time I would fill myself up, it was a black fucking hole. Okay? There's something here about looking back and realizing why you started this unhealthy pattern in the first place. And realizing that's why. I was giving out my energy too much. So there's freedom here because you're finally forgiving yourself. You're looking back and realizing that's why you did it. It's not like I'm getting someone here, it's not like you're trying to get high, okay? I just want to say what it is, okay? I just want to talk freely right now to someone. It's not like you were trying to get high. You were trying to heal something. You didn't even know what you were doing. You were just trying to feel better. And the reason why you were feeling so depleted is because you were over giving. And you weren't filling up your own cup. So yeah, you might have turned to some unhealthy things. And what God is saying is, please forgive yourself, because I forgive you. There's nothing even to forgive. Okay? There's nothing to even forgive. You're human. You learned something. You evolved. Now you know that your light is precious and should be treated as such. Okay? You are powerful, you are wise, you have evolved, and you are protected. I love you. Know that you have that Christ light. And don't ever forget that leader that you are again. Because this is the type of leader we need. Someone who's honest with themselves. Someone who says, yeah, I was there. Yep. Not someone who hides their shit, you know what I mean? We need someone like you. Honest. Upfront. Truthful, okay? Someone like you. So thank you for finally taking that leadership position. Thank you. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.